أنا الطريق بعزومي وبهمتي وامجادي. أنا الطريق من يومي كلي فخر بأجدادي. أنا الطريق أنا الطريق بعزومي وبهمتي وامجادي. أنا الطريق من يومي كلي فخر بأجدادي. أنا الطريق قطر يا بيت الحب بدنيا قايدنا أميرنا بالكون يا معلي رايتنا. قطر قطر يا بيت الحب بدنيا قايدنا
I am Shafqat Hussain Sheikh. I am coming from India, Pune. I came to Qatar in the year of 1999 when the population of Qatar was less than 500,000 people. And I am a water specialist, have been into the water industry before in India, and I had quite a sizable amount of experience regarding water treatment and all that. So I found out that there is a huge scope for service industry over here and into water treatment, since I had a bit of experience in India related to water filters and all that. I worked for some Swedish company there, and Alhamdulillah, I started it at a very small scale, and I started educating the people here that what are the benefits of having good water, clear water, how does it affect our health, how does it benefit our health. And at a very small scale, that time people were unaware about all these services and all that. So I started providing them free services, free visits.
أستاذ شفقت، حدثني قليلا عن بداية المشروع وكيفية نشأته، ومن أين جاءت فكرته وكيف تحولت من مجرد فكرة إلى واقع.
So after I came here, I noticed that there is Qatar is spending, the government of Qatar was spending a lot of money to produce water, and water being one of the most essential and important thing of everybody's life. I found out that the water was being supplied through tankers. There was not enough pipelines. So that gave me an idea for how to help Qatar and how to help myself progress, was how to reduce the cost of the government by helping them providing pure water at the source, at the customer's place, for mazra, for their houses, for the big villas, where the burden of providing water by the government can be reduced. This was my sole idea when I started this business in Qatar, way back in '99. This was, and since I had a bit of an experience in water treatment back home in India, so I capitalized on that and I learned how we are going to progress with this. And that's how I started a water filter company.
يعني تعمق قليلا في مجال عمل شركتكم والخدمات التي تقدمها إلى المجتمع القطري. تفضل.
So, madam, since I planned to work for Qatar, I first found out that the service industry was needed upgradation. So I started providing services for free. Anytime, 24 hours, even at 12 o'clock at night, if the customer calls me, because this is related to water. If there is no water in the house, I cannot tell the customer that I'll send my people tomorrow morning. Allah told, even 12 o'clock at night, my staff used to go and sort out the water problems there. So the basic thing was, we started the filtration systems for individuals, for Mazra, and we were providing free services. So the idea was that to expand the business, to win the trust of Qataris over here, and to make them feel that they are working with a local company. That time there were a lot of companies from abroad, from Saudi Arabia, Dubai and Kuwait and all these places, which had businesses here, and they failed to provide timely and accurate services. So we being a local company, I being a local company, I put a trust in the people that this is the local company of Qatar. You can call me anytime. We will come and solve your problem related to water and water filtration.
وشركتكم من أهم الشركات التي أثبتت قدرتها على الصمود والمضي قدما في طريق النجاح. فما هو سر تميزكم وما هي خطتكم للاستمرار؟
See, when I started the water filtration company, which took off from Alfin Wahid, January, so that time actually nobody knew about this concept in Qatar. So I was the only one who was providing water filtration, water treatment. I mean, hardcore water treatment for drinking water. There were other companies who were providing normal water filtration. I was specialized in water filtration. So, of course, there was no competition for the first 3-4 years, and I was ruling the market. And of course, it couldn't have been possible at all without the support of the Qatari locals. The locals, they loved me, they respected me, and I was actually amazed with the hospitality and with the warm welcome they used to give me when I used to visit their homes to solve their water problems. Yani, they used to be shocked at how come somebody is coming to my house to sell. Generally people go out in the market, go to shops, go to offices to buy stuff, but I was not letting them come to my place. I used to visit them. We used to go to their houses. We used to see their water treatments. We used to see what is his problem, and according to his problem we used to recommend water filtration. So the basic thing was that I could establish myself in Qatar because the Qatari locals, Qatari people, they supported me, they accepted me, and they trusted me. That was the main thing. I established myself.
فلتحدثنا قليلا عن رؤيتك المستقبلية. أين سنرى نيو دوحة بعد 5 سنوات؟
See, ma'am, for the last 12 years, right from 2010, we were working with only one goal in our mind, that was the football FIFA World Cup. That's over. That is done. Now that is gone. Now, for the next 5 years, how we are going to expand and how we are going to survive the market is that first we are going to prepare ourselves very strongly to provide the best services, because most of the companies now, they have returned back. They have gone back who have installed and commissioned high-end water filters, which are costing millions of riyals. So it becomes our prime responsibility to provide services for those millions of riyals of water filters which has been installed for the FIFA. So we are looking at providing and maintaining them for the next 5 years, expanding our business, recruiting some more engineers, some more technicians who could match those water filtration systems which have been installed by Germans, by Americans, by British during the FIFA World Cup. Now it becomes our basic responsibility to not let them get spoiled. So we are going to first look after them.
ما هو تقييمك لما وصلت إليه دولة قطر من تطور مبهر في كل المجالات والتي توجتها باستضافة كأس العالم لهذه السنة؟ قطر 2030 أين تراها سيدي؟
Madam, I told you I came here in 99. That time, if anybody used to ask me, where are you? I used to tell them I am near Dubai. Nobody knew about Qatar. And mashallah, alhamdulillah, the way Sheikh Hamad, wallah radim, he transformed Qatar from 99 till now. It is magical. Magical. It is absolutely like a miracle, Like today, if you see small children in the whole world, they know where is Qatar, what is Qatar. So the objective was very clear. Sheikh Hamad had a dream of putting Qatar in the world map. Everybody should know Qatar. And I am very, very proud that I have been in a continuous process, accompanying them to fulfill this dream. I played a small part to fulfill this dream and take it ahead.
الآن سيد شفقت، نصيحة تريد أن تقدمها إلى الشباب وأنا متأكدة أنهم يتابعونك.
Wallahi, now since Qatar is in the world map, it has become extremely easy and the government has made the rules extremely simple for anybody to start a company with a very small investment. There is 100% security. In the last 22 years, I have not lost any money. Nobody cheated me, nobody duped me. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of God, the government has supported me time on and off in whatever businesses deals I did. And being a local company, it was very easy for me to establish myself, and now it has become much more easier after the World Cup for anybody to establish a business over here. In a very small investment, you can start a business. But one thing is for sure, that the people over here, the culture over here, you have to take that thing in your mind, and you cannot do mini and you cannot be very strictly about money. You have to provide the best services, you have to be honest, you have to be true to your business. Only then the people over here will accept you and you will expand your business.
يقولون وراء كل رجل عظيم امرأة. أكيد أنك تعرف هذا المثل. في حياة الأستاذ شفقت، من هي المرأة التي ينطبق عليها هذا المثال؟
Of course, it was a very organized and a very hard journey right from the beginning, and I couldn't have absolutely done it on my own totally. And equal hard work, equal share goes to my wife. My wife is highly educated, and she helped me in the business, because there is a domestic section which is related to the women, ladies at home. So she took off the responsibility and challenge of explaining it to the women at home, because I as a man could not go to the ladies, Arabic ladies. So she was the support right from day one. And I wouldn't be shy if I tell you that she worked more harder than me to establish the company and to establish a good relation with the local Qataris over here. And even though my children were very small, she used to go with my small children, to the customer's place, and she used to explain them that what is the benefits of the water and how your health can be maintained because of the water. This is what I couldn't have done it on my own alone without her support.
كلمة شكر لكل شخص كان له دور مميز في حياتك، ولا تنسى حضرة سمو الشيخ تميم والشيخ الوالد بالتأكيد. فماذا تقول لهم؟ تفضل.
See, the most important thing and most important person who helped me to establish myself in a strong way over here was my partner and my sponsor. His name is Muhammad Yaqut Mubarak Faraj Al Abdullah. He's a very educated guy from UK, and he's a pilot, and Alhamdulillah, without his support I wouldn't have reached to where I am today. Alhamdulillah, we have a very brotherly relationship with him for the last so many years. And of course, the local people, local Qataris, they accepted me, they supported me, they helped me with everything. With all the problems, whatever I faced, it was very easy for me because they really helped me. And of course, Sheikh Hamad, how can I forget him? Since the day I came over here, he is my ultimate idol in my life. I have never ever seen a leader like Sheikh Hamad, and now like Sheikh Tamim. Oh my God, I don't have words to describe what kind of leadership he's done, what kind of transformation he's done of Qatar. It is not easy. I cannot, it's like showing light to the sun, He's that kind of a guy, and I totally idolize him. And I have been a witness how he transformed, how he made the policies, what all. I was very much involved right from the beginning in all the processes what he had created in Qatar to make progress of Qatar.
Thank you. أعزائي المشاهدين، في ختام حلقتنا لا يسعنا إلا أن نتقدم بالشكر للسيد شفقت على رحابة صدره وكرم ضيافته.